All right, hello and welcome everybody. We are continuing on with a little bit of X4 here, and we are still continuing on with the Everybody Hates Us. So everybody still kind of hates us, and I think, but they don't hate us as much as they used to. So, which is always good. But I did, since the last live stream, I did make friends with well, not friends, we're neutral. I did go ahead and improve relations with them. I should say that. Improve relations with them. So we're steadily gaining. But again, my main push for this whole playthrough is going to be basically from my little area here, and with the help of the free families, I do want to build up a warforge, start producing ships, and just annihilating as much as we can. I think we're going to basically annihilate the Xenon first in our local area, and then we're going to branch out. And one of the people that I have my eyes on are going to be the Paranid. So even though we are in good relations with them now, that is just a ruse to make them feel a little bit safer with me around. So with that said, since the last episode, I did make friends with them for now, and I did improve some of my other stations, so we're making a little bit more money, so we have a little bit more money in our pot here. And also, excuse me, also, I think I have decided this is going to be my base of operations. So we're going to make this the actual Warforge. So let's go ahead and rename. Boy, hello. My voice is like taking out on me here. Anyway, but we're going to rename this to our Warforge. And this is DC Warforge, and this is going to be our main base of operations. I know we have our headquarters, but I don't want headquarters is in Heretic's End, and that's just a place to do research in my mind. What I want to do here though is I want to put a little tilde here. I think this will alphabetize this on the top or the bottom for quick access. Yeah, so put that on the bottom. So this will always be on the bottom, because it's alphabetized. I wish there was another way to sort this out, but that's the best thing I can come up with at the moment. So this will always be here. So this is in Hua's twin, and I'll show you around here a little bit. So we already have graphene and refined metals going into hull parts. So that's the first thing with this Warforge. And I want to build it up. And to do that, it looks like we're making a lot of good money as well. But to, excuse me, I need to stop. Sorry. Boy, I should have done some voice exercises before I started. Ooh, making progress. Yeah, Farrell. W. Farrell, I am. Can't stick around too much today. Busy weekend, but we'll drop by from time to time. Yeah, no, welcome, and I appreciate you coming by it, and and everything else. And yeah, I hope you have a good time doing all your other busy weekend stuff. I have a little bit of a busy weekend myself. Oh, also everybody who is watching on live and actually afterwards on video on demand, please hit that like button. It really does help. And subscribe if you're a baller. And yeah. Okay. So, what I want to do here, the first thing I want to do is I want to get my tier 1 production going as much as possible. And I think I already have blueprints for silicon. And I also have, let's see, storage units. I already have a medium storage for solid storage, and with the silicon, so I'll need more storage for the silicon. Actually, this is I'll only store in ore right now. Wow, my voice is really going. I may not last to the end of this live stream. Anyways, so I have ore being stored here, so I think we're going to have to expand our solid storage as well. So with that said, we do have, I think, let's see, antimatter cells. I forget I had antimatter cells. So silicon wafers is the next one I want to do. Now, where to put that? Where to put that? This is really a very poorly designed station at the moment, but I think I see a spot here. We're going to expand this a little bit here, this node. And let's go ahead and expand it with a riser first. And then we'll put on another cross section. And then what I like to do is I like to make these, and I kind of started it here, but I like to make them so I can actually copy and paste a whole sequence of things. So if I do have to expand it, it's very easy. So I'll kind of explain, or I'll kind of show you what I'm thinking about. But what I'm going to do is this needs to be going around here like this. And then we'll just put that there. Okay, so that's not going to go there because we need a little bit more height here. I could possibly, no, I can't do that. They have to be this way. They can't be laying down. So I think let's go ahead and remove this. Let's go ahead and put another. I know station building is not the most exciting thing, but once we do this, I do have a plan for a little bit of action here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and put what you call it there? I think that should be enough height. And go ahead and do this. And that, yeah, that's perfect. So basically, what I can do now is I can put one on each side here, right? And we'll just put two for now. We'll put one on either side here. Do a little 180 here. There we go. Grab it, bring it over here like this. Oh, okay, so that's not going to fit on there. Why? Oh, because of the dock. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and put this way and put it on this side here. Oops. Hello, grab it.
Illegal cargo on drone detected.
There we go. So we'll put it there. And I'll put another one on this side. But basically, so if I wanted to expand this, what I can do is I can just take this, copy the sequence, and put another one here. So that's not going to work with these. I would still have to go up a little bit. And anyways, I kind of make it modular. That's what I'm saying. This is a bad example. A better example would probably be something like this, where I would take this, expand it down that way, put another cross section on here, and then just take this section, because these two refined metal goods, I can take this, copy the sequence, and just put it down here like that. So that's like a quick expansion. But let's not do that. Let's remove that. Remove all those. I really don't want them just quite yet. Remove that. Remove this. Okay, anyways. I think I could just keep that cross section in there. It's fine. But for now, I just want to start silicon wafer production. And again, I want to do the base tier 1 production and then go on to the tier 2. So basically this whole Warforge is going to be a self-contained shipbuilding unit. And I had a couple playbacks through, and it worked brilliantly. It was like a huge moneymaker, and it was also like you could just stamp out the ships going boom, 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 boom. If you needed like a fleet of large ships, small ships, extra large ships, didn't really matter. It was all self-contained. Oop, I don't want that either. Let's remove that. Okay. Okay. And let's start this building, and then we're going to go do some missions. And We got some builders out here, so we'll just select that guy. And let's see what we need here. And this is a good area too, because I did expand this a little bit. Oh, I do need to put on some more solid storage too. We'll do that in just a second. But let's see. So that's only about 500,000 credits, just to expand that. Actually, you know what? Since that's only 500,000 credits, let's go ahead and put one more of these on here, because I think we can afford it, right? Might as well. The problem with that, though, is that we may have trouble keeping up with demand of raw silicon, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. With that said, we do want to put on, let's put on the storage before we forget. And we need solid storage. We have medium and large. Let's go ahead and put a Largo on here. Let's spin this. Make it look like I was doing a little bit of a design here. There we go. Perfect. All right. And that's not too bad. It's just a little over 1 million. And then we'll start production of that. And we'll have storage for the solid. And I like it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And what do we actually need for this, actually? Do we need anything special? No. The basic stuff, Claytronics, electronic cell, or energy cells, and hull parts. We already have the hull parts. That's probably why it was so cheap, by the way. And I'm making hull parts here, so I could have actually done that. The only thing we're not making in the station at the moment is Claytronics, and it looks like we already have a bunch of Claytronics on the way. Yeah, stop that criminal. Okay, perfect. I think we're all set up here. So that should be built. That production should be built by the time we do everything else we need to do here. Okay. So I'm going to take Little Blue here. And I have been being pestered by Bozata here to do this, so I think we're going to do this, and I think we may actually build up a little bit in Heretic's End here, and I think this may be, you know, because our headquarters is here, so we're going to have to really protect this area. So let's go ahead and start this mission, I think, and this is basically the Pioneers, the Sagaris Pioneers missions, to get them terraforming. So we're going to start this to active so he could leave me alone. We also need to do the research as well, and we need just a very, I mean, we can do the energy cells. We can probably get some advanced electronics, but I do have on my station here, I do now have storage for that. So we can actually get those things. So let's go ahead and take care of that as well while we're thinking about it. I think I could just grab. Let's go see where we can get some advanced electronics first. And we should bring them with us here. So yeah, we need some. Let's see where we can pick some up on the way. Ooh, the other thing I needed to do is actually, we're going to actually go ahead and ride the highway as well once we get into the sector here. Let's see. Does anybody have advanced electronics? Ooh, we have some here. That's kind of out of our way. This is very much out of our way. Okay, so maybe down here. We can grab some here. And by the way, our original sector of Turquoise Sun, there's a little bit of progress here. I should have kept this as our main station, because as it turns out, now from the last live stream, right? Oops. From the last live stream, this was a Xenon sector, and it's now owned by the Telati. So the Telati came in here, cleaned things up, and there's still a few hostile things around here, but they actually have stations in here now, defense platforms and things like that. So we're safe. So I can build this back up again. But this is actually making a lot of money. You see all this traffic here. We're actually making quite a bit of money just on energy cells alone. And we're making a lot of them. And we're, as well, within an, let's see here, let's show less. Within an hour, it looks like we're making quite a bit. I wish it's tallied it up, the pluses. I wish we could filter this out some way. Actually, we can't we? Let's do this. There we go. So in an hour, we're making about under 750,000 credits in an hour. So that's pretty good. So anyways, but I don't know what to do with it yet. So we'll figure that out. Anyways, advanced electronics. And let's go grab some from here. And it doesn't look like they have a lot for sale. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and just start guidance. Well, yeah, let's start. I'm going to have my subordinate do it. Where are you, subordinate? Here she comes. Because it's just a lot easier. It's just a lot easier to have them do it, I find. So let's go ahead and give her the orders to grab some advanced electronics. How much do we need, by the way?
Sir.
I should have probably checked that. Research. We need 100, so not too bad. Hopefully we can get all 100 from here. They only have 67. Well, that's a bummer. And I can only fit 45. Well, that's another bummer. Alright, so let's confirm that. I can actually go ahead and send one of my other ships here, maybe even from the DC Warforge, to do that. Let's go ahead and I think we need what? We need 2,000 energy cells. So let's do that first. Right, so let's go ahead and have like the BOA here grab some energy cells from here. And let's grab, you know what, let's grab a whole thing, because we're going to need them eventually, right? So let's confirm that.
Entering Yanamos Zura.
And then you will go here and transfer the energy cells there. That's a lot. That's a lot more than they need. That is a lot more than they need. Okay. So that's easy enough. Now, is there any place else that we can get advanced electronics from? So it's just still there. I think let's grab them. We can grab them from here. It's going to take them a little while, but the good thing is we have some transporters here. As you can see, we already have a station here. So this is the Heart of Acronomy, whatever. It's that one. And let's go ahead and grab some electronics from here. And let's go ahead and grab everything we can. 230. Sounds good to me. Because again, we're going to need them for more research down the line anyways. So we might as well. And then bring this over to Heretic's End. And that should be enough for the research. I really want to do the research because this first tier of teleportation, it makes things just a whole heck of a lot more easy. As you know, I didn't, or you may not know, I didn't start this series with teleportation or any research for that matter. So, and it was a custom start, and I was like, well, I'm going to try to make, in a way, this was really just a way of making the X4 playthrough on on hard, like hard level. Instead of giving myself too many advantages, I tried to make it as hard as possible, but not as hard as possible. I did start with a little bit of cash. Let's get that out of the way first, because if you guys go back and you haven't watched the first one, you'd be like, oh no, you did give yourself a few advantages. I did, but you know. Alright, so where are we here? So let's turn this off. So this is a very fast ship, so I don't feel too bad about going out of the way here a little bit. You know what? Hold on. I just thought of something. Why am I doing this? Why am I going to do this? Let's go ahead and just remove all those orders here. Let's have... You know what? Because I did all that other stuff, that one trip with the other guy, with this guy, should take care of all the advanced electronics, because we're doing 230, right? So that'll take care of the 100 plus. So we don't need to make a detour. So let's go ahead and let's take back over.
To Atara.
Sir.
And let's go and help Boza.
Engaged.
Yeah, that's a better plan, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, because we have a long way to go anyways, right? Okay, let's go see how, while we're traveling here, let's go see how our production is doing on our Warforge. Let's see what we're actually, so it's producing, it's going, we have enough resources to start making a few of the bits here. And it looks like we're only waiting on a few Claytronics, a little bit of hull parts there. Yeah, cool. So easy peasy.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
You know, I can actually save a little bit of money too and grab all the electronics that we need, or they're not the electronics, but the hull parts that we need. But whatever, these guys are pretty close. They're only a minute away. Claytronics is on its way as well. So yeah.
Entering system. Silent Witness.
Oh, the other thing I need to do. Yeah. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and let's make sure that we have enough miners. Let's grab a few more.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Do I have enough for a large one? I wonder. No, let's just do a few of the mediums here. They seem to work pretty well. And these miners are very fast on their own. So if anything bothers them, they can usually get away. And they're under 1 million each. So we have 5 million. You know, I'm going to grab let's grab a few of these. Let's grab 3 of these because we're going to need them. Confirm that. And I want to do a few more gas miners as well, because I think...
Entering system. Morningstar.
I think, yeah, our methane, I mean, it's holding steady, but we're probably going to be using a little bit more, and we're probably going to be putting more production on here that use other gas as well. And I do want to do this. I don't want to be buying from anybody else. So, trade rule, DC only for that, as I have the ore, the energy cells, and the methane. So I'm the only one supplying the raw goods, basically. Yeah, and we'll be making silicon wafers here fairly quickly. Alright, let's see if our... I was going to put it... Let's get... I think one more gas miner we'll do for now, I think.
Entering system. Heretics End.
So let's grab at least... Let's grab one more medium gas miner on a medium here. These are actually cheaper than the ore miners, which is pretty cool. Actually, let's get 2, because we know we're going to need them. Confirm that. And let's grab... Let's see. Let's round it out here. Let's spend all our money. Let's grab another 1 or 2 mineral... Well, probably just 1, because we have... Yeah, we just have enough for 1. So we'll grab 1 more of those. Yeah, and that works. Cool. Okay, so these, let's go ahead and assign these guys to our Warforge. Perfect. Then once these get done, we'll do the same thing. Yeah, so that should be cool, right? That's, you know, hopefully that'll pick up the pace on the silicon when we do start producing it. Because I think in that sector, let's see here, in that sector we actually have silicon in that sector. Yeah, we do. Not a lot of it, but enough. And I think in the surrounding sectors we have some silicon as well, like Hewis Twin 2. Yeah, this is like just chock-a-block here of silicon.
Disengaged.
Okay, so we're here. Let's go ahead and... Are they done yet? So another few seconds. Let's go ahead and wait for this to be done and then assign it, and then we'll go on and do the missions. Yay, missions. I should put some more transporters on here as well. But we're actually selling without the transporters. Yeah. We're actually selling even energy cells, and selling refined metals, more refined metals. We should be doing hull parts here as well. Hull parts are pretty expensive, like this one here. That's graphene. This one's probably... Nope, graphene as well. So graphene is pretty good moneymaker there. But we should be selling hull parts as well. Anyways, don't want to belabor that. All right, let's go ahead and assign these alligators to our Warforge. And so that should be 14, 15, 16, 17 miners that we have on here. And I think that should be enough for what we have for production for that. Okay. And there is the ship.
Okinawa. Research.
So we got to find the person in charge. So that's basically Feynman, if I'm not mistaken. And
comms channel open.
Who's in charge, sir?
One moment, please. Greetings. I am Dr. Rick Feynman, Chief Scientist of the Oberth and in charge of Project Genesis. Our research vessel is currently observing anomalies in gravimetric shears in this region.
You don't say, sir.
Oh, it's just part of our gravimetric studies. For now, it's just a mass of data from our sensors, but we'll publish our research once it is concluded. Anything else?
By the way, if you guys are, let me know in the comments if you guys can hear like the speech and stuff like that. Let me know how that is, the balance. I can adjust things.
We are currently lacking antimatter cells to complete our observations. If you can organize a delivery to this vessel, we'll be able to greatly advance our timetable.
It appears that they are researching the same anomaly which brought the station over here. Most of the gravimetric charge dispersed during that event, but they brought quite an array of equipment to examine the traces. Let us hope that this satisfies their curiosity and leads to their departure.
Okay, So easy enough. We need some antimatter cells. And let's see where we can get those. It's really, again, I wish we weren't in Heretic's End. I wish we were in Grand Exchange. Even though I don't have Grand Exchange, which is here, I don't have it revealed yet. I wish this headquarters was there instead of Heretic's End. I hate it here. I really don't like it here. Because, I mean, if you guys are new, if anybody's new to the game, up here is like the boron. Up in this sector is the, not the Yaki, the, I can't remember their names. It's one of the split people, the Zyrath. So up here, up in these sectors is Zyrath, but I don't like it here because one, it's just in a weird sector, and if it was in Grand Exchange, it would be in a tertiary sector. Like this is a binary, like you can have a sector in a sector. This is a binary one, but Grand Exchange is a tertiary, which is a lot easier. Anyways, and the Talatis seem to be very much like if they can make a profit, they're cool with it. Anyways, we need antimatter cells, right? Antimatter cells, yeah. Antimatter. They don't matter, they're antimatter. So let's see if we can't find some of those. And the problem is that I'm not friends with anybody too close here. Like we can grab some from here, but this is probably Argon. Yeah, Argon. So we're not friends with them, so we have to go a little bit further. Let's go ahead and... Yeah. I do want to ride the highway as well. I forgot about that. Let's go down to... Yeah, there's some here, so the Paranid will sell them to us. So, which is good because the highway is here as well. So let's grab some antimatter cells from there. Let's zoom in here. Is that a refined goods complex? That's weird, right? Let's just start guidance.
Autopilot engaged.
Because it's good because I do wanna ride the highway here as well, and that will reveal a lot of the map. Yeah, that's far away. That's too far away. No, it's because everybody hates us. Yeah, they're buying it, but they're not selling it. But that's okay. This is a fairly fast ship, so
Autopilot disengaged.
let's take over from the autopilot so we can go through these asteroids here a little bit quicker without slowing down.
Autopilot engaged.
That should work. Cool. Yeah, this is a fairly fast ship, so we should be there in no time. And then we have to come back. But we're going to ride the highway as well, so we'll probably come back from this way here. What is that square for? Oh, I see. Okay. All right, let's check in on our progress here on DC Warforge. Currently making the first silicon wafer production. Yeah, we're currently making the first one, which is good. Gotta love that autosave.
Entering system. Morningstar.
And it looks like... Oh, why don't you guys... Why are they having issues getting resources? No buyers. What? What? What do you mean no buyers? Oh. That's because we're full up. Until we get that other storage made, we're full up. I was like, why? Why aren't they selling to the station that they're attached to? But once we get the storage, the solid storage built, That'll take care of that. Yeah. That's
Entering
okay.
system. Turquoise choice.
That is okay. Just a little bump in the road. Why are you going that way? Oh, this autopilot sucks.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's help it out a little bit here. Go towards the highway, sir.
Autopilot engaged.
There we go. That's a little better. I did get out in my spacesuit. There's a achievement that if you ride the highway
Entering system. Silent witness.
outside of a spaceship, you get an achievement. I got that achievement. Although I didn't have to ride the highway, I just had to get on it. I was thinking that you had to ride the highway all the way through, but no.
Entering system. Profit center alpha.
Yeah, we should be there in no time. We're riding the highway, so it takes very little time, and we'll be there very shortly. And I think once we get the antimatter cells, we're going to ride the highway. We're going to reveal the rest of the highway. I know I keep saying that, but it's like one of those things that's been on my mind to do.
Entering system. Bright promise.
And I think by the next live stream, I should have all of the base tier 1
Entering system.
production
Trinity sanctum.
on the Warforge. At least that's what I'll be working up to. So I would think in 1 or 2 live streams, we should start making our own ships, which is freaking awesome. It's like actually my favorite
Entering
part.
system. Unholy retribution.
But it does take a lot of money to do that as well. So, because you have to buy the blueprints and you have to do everything there. And you actually have to build the build modules.
Entering system. Highest mists.
It's a lot. Oh, where are you going? Here goes. Oh my goodness. All right, I guess we're riding the highway this time. We're riding the highway at this point. Because we missed our turnoff. I have done that in real life. I missed a turnoff.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Yeah,
Entering system.
there was a
Full
new,
revision.
like I know I was doing the beta, but of 7.1, 7.10, but they just released 7.10, and I don't know if they upgraded the autopilot at all, but apparently
Entering system. True sight.
It's still kind of wonky. Well, this is kind of like, I think I was in DC like way back when in the 90s or so, and I was traveling
Entering
through,
system.
and I think
Contact.
in DC you have that outer circle on the highway, and I think I missed my exit and I had to go around it or something like that. I forget
Entering
exactly what it was,
system.
but that
Argon
I'm
prime.
feeling deja vu. I'm on the turnpike. I gotta go all the way around the turnpike to get my exit. That's all right. At least we have this done.
Entering system. Turquoise choice.
Okay, so this is where we entered. Yeah, and see that's really kind of cool because you actually get a fair amount of the map. Like we have now, like uncovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sectors. So, which is cool. Yay! Riding the highway, riding the turnpike. There's Big Ben. Ooh, that's a deep cut. Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you know what that's
Entering
from.
system.
Hey,
Silent
look,
witness.
kids. There's Big Ben. Okay, we're probably gonna have to take over from the autopilot here.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Fun stuff. Where do we need to go? I forget the name of it. It's Trinity Sanctum 3. There you go. I knew it was.
Entering system. Bright Promise.
All right, one more jump and then we're there.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Autopilot. Engaged.
Hey. Oh, that was weird. Did I not have the autopilot engaged?
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot. Engaged.
Oh, that's really weird. I may have turned off the autopilot. I'm sitting here bad-mouthing the autopilot, and I'm the one who made the mistake, maybe. Because I think it was off. Oh well. Something I wanted to do anyways is ride the highway, so no harm, no foul. And we needed only 10 antimatter cells, I think. So I know we could. This is a transport anyways, so I know we can fit them.
Refined Goods Complex. Autopilot. Engaged.
Coming in hot. Am I missing it? What the heck?
Docking granted.
That was weird. Okay.
Successfully docked.
Let's get our antimatter cells. We only need 10. There we go. A whole 1,000 credits. A little over 1,000. Alright. Boring part is over. Ooh.
Civilian ship B.
Stop, please.
Nice. Might as well grab a few little things here. Perfect.
Autopilot. Engaged.
All right, let's see how our situation's going on here. So we got our first production done. Obviously, took a little bit more than a minute there. And it looks like our miners are now knowing what to do. I wonder where did we lose all that ore? God, that's a lot of ore to lose, even though I don't think our new storage unit is, no. You know, I don't know. Does the production, like if I build a production thing, does it have its own storage? Like its own internal storage? Because I'm wondering where all our ore went to.
Entering system. Bright promise.
Unless we just use it. Because we do have 3 refined metal productions here.
Entering system. Profit center alpha.
But still, it's still a lot, right? Alright, not going to worry about it. We just got a nice big transfer as well. Which is nice.
Entering system. Silent witness.
I'm trying to see if we sold any, but it doesn't look like it. No, I don't think so. Okay. Weird. That's a lot. That was full the last time I looked, and that's a lot to go missing.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
But not going to worry about it. Oh, I was wondering what that was. That was from that criminal traffic that I blew up. You're welcome, sir.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Alright, we should be there fairly shortly here. I do have some scouts going on here. Wonder how they're doing. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I mean, before I ordered this guy here to this sector, I did make sure that the Argons aren't going to fire on me. So, let's see here. So, Argons, so their ships and stations belonging to this faction will not target your combat ships, which is great. Eventually, we're probably going to declare war on you, but for now, this is this is okay. But for now, I do want to explore these sectors just so I know what's in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some satellites in here. But they have a lot, man. They have a lot of stations here.
Entering system. Heretics end.
That's a lot more than it usually is, right? Am I going crazy? All right, Mr. Fine Man. We have your antimatter cells. So, any good sci-fi programs that you guys are watching? Anything up and coming and good? I'm kind of waiting for the, like, Star Trek has 2 things coming, right? They have Star Trek Academy, Fleet. Yeah, Star Trek Academy? No. Yeah. Is that right? Anyways, they have the Academy one. And then they have the one with Michelle Yeoh, which is which one? It's the man, I got morning mind. Ooh, and so does the autopilot. Let's try to
Autopilot. Disengage.
help it out here a little bit. Section 31, Section 32, Section 32. think one
Okinawa. Research.
is a movie and one is a new series, if I'm not mistaken.
Comms channel open.
Do I have to talk to them first?
One moment, please.
Greetings. We're still waiting for antimatter cells to complete our observations. It seems the Terrans, or maybe even the station's current occupant, are obstructing any deliveries to block our progress. If you can organize a delivery, please do so. It will greatly advance our timetable.
Yeah, it's the it's the occupant, and I know who the occupant is. It's my buddy.
Docking denied.
Docking denied. Why? I'm in a small ship, right?
Docking denied.
Why?
Comms channel open. One moment, please.
Greetings. We're still waiting for antimatter cells to
Oh.
complete our observations. It seems the Terrans, or maybe even the station's current occupant, are obstructing any deliveries to block our progress.
I know why.
If you can organize a delivery, please do so. It will greatly advance our timetable.
I know why. We can't do it. We can't do it because I just realized our relations with them aren't good enough to dock. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, because they're the pioneers, PIO, right? PIO. PIO. Cigarettes Pioneers. Yeah, we can't. We're not allowed to dock. Darn. And there's really no way to make our relationship better with them at the moment because we don't even know. We don't have. We know IRL, but in game we don't know where their sectors are, and that is unfortunate. Well, Bozata is going to have to wait. Bozata is going to have to wait. Yeah, their sectors are down here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. That's unfortunate. I was like, that is something that's never happened to me. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go to our headquarters there, or just, actually, we don't even need to go there. Let's go ahead and look. We should have... Okay, so we have our energy cells, but we don't have our advanced electronics yet. What happened there? Is he still out there trying to get our advanced electronics? It was this guy. I thought. Well, something happened there. Okay, so he has nothing on him right now, so let's go ahead and just remove all orders. Have them... I don't know why, you know. I know I hit the button. 146, that's fine. Let's confirm that. And trade wares with Heart of Acrimony. I'm not understanding what happened there. Maybe he ran into some issues. Let me look at his orders real quick. Because that should... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I see what it did. I may have done the same thing. Remove that. And I think I gave them to the Heart of Acrimony Refined Goods Complex instead of giving them to DC here. Guys, why didn't you tell me? Yeah, I think that's what happened. And if I open this up, no, we don't have him here. So maybe I didn't. I'm confused. Oh well. Let's go ahead and make sure that we do have some cargo drones here. Let's do at least 20 of each. Just so it makes it a little bit easier. Also some repair drones. 20, and also some, defense drones and repair drones. 20 of each of these as well. Just in case. Okay. And we should be able to get this stuff fairly easily. But yeah, I don't know where the advanced electronics went to. Not really sure what happened. That's very, very, very strange. I was hoping to have the research done by now. I'm sort of bummed. I probably hit the wrong button. That's okay. Fine. We're good. So we're doing on our last silicon wafer thing here. Yeah, everything's looking good. So I don't know what to put on next. I don't have a chart, a production chart near me. But silicon wafers, refined metals, graphene, and what else can we put on here? We do have some antimatter cells. We can actually start making those. Let me look in the encyclopedia of what this is. So we have, it uses energy cells and hydrogen. So those extra gas miners will come in handy there. Produces built method, cycle duration. Is this telling me? Oh no, that's telling me. Okay. I wish it told you what it's used for. Kind of wish there was a production chart in game. Like, I'm playing Colony Survival as well, and it's really kind of confusing. I wish there was a production chart, like it's like supply and demand, or not supply and demand, but what makes what, basically. Like in game, because I can never remember. I mean, we could put water production on here, but that's really not. I'm thinking something that uses like hull parts. We could do super fluid coolant as well, but I don't know if it's worthwhile to do this just quite yet, because this is helium and energy cells. We have the energy cells, and we can mine helium. But I think let's go ahead and do some antimatter cells. I think put those on there and see what happens. So we do have it. Once we have it on the station, we can actually see what its dependencies are. Like, for example, graphene is using methane and energy cells. So this, but without having to put it on a station, is what I'm looking for. Anyways, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just put some antimatter cells on here. And not really sure where this would go, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to make a fork off of here. So let's just put that out there for now. And let's make a fork. Let's go ahead and do, I think, yeah, let's come off this. Let's come off the middle here. I think we can get away with just doing that. And then just do this. And let's bring it out this way. I think. Don't know how much room we need. It's a big module. It's kind of a big module, but I think that'll be all right. Let's go out this way. Do that. Okay. And this uses what? So antimatter cells. This uses what? Energy cells and hydrogen. We have that, but the production. I would assume it's container storage for the antimatter cells. So we're probably going to have to put another container storage on here somewhere. We have one here. We could probably come out this way and put another one. Alright, so let's just get this done real quick here. Where are the... I think I want to do that. And then this. So that brings that up there like that. Perfect. Alright, let's just put one on for now, I think. Confirm changes. We already have a builder, which is perfect because we're already building stuff. And it doesn't cost that much, so let's put one more on actually. Let's copy that, spin it around this way. There we go. So we'll kind of do the same thing we did with the silicon wafer production there. Actually, should we put on 3? Let's put on 3. Let's go ahead and put on 3 if we can do it. Do a 180 on this one. Grab it, put it up here. Yeah. Why not? We're going to need it. It's one of the steps in making chips, so we're going to need that. I forget exactly what we need it for, but I know we're going to need it for something about building chips, either like supplying them or building them outright. So let's confirm those changes. Yeah, it's under 1 million credits, so I don't worry about that. Let's bump it up here a little bit. Confirm that. And again, we already have the builder, so we just need some more hull parts and electronics. Hull parts and claytronics. And someone's already coming in and supplying the hull parts. Cool. But let's see what that does. So, silicon wafers, antimatter cells, using hydrogen and energy cells, which is good. And so it's just doing silicon wafers, but it's another, this will be the tier 2 production. It'll supply something for tier 2, I think. I should print out like a production chart of some sort. I forget exactly what they're used for, but we'll find out. It's fine. We'll find out. Again, I want to set this to make sure that we're only using our own miners and not buying it. I found, by the way, that's a pro tip, is to supply your own raw resources, because then you'll get this type of production line here instead of like this. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It just plainly goes up, because that's basically what we would be buying. Other than, excuse me, once we get into higher tiers, then that's a little bit different. But if you're supplying your own raw resources, this line is more steadily going up. So, what was this purchase here? That was 1 million for, I bet you this is hull parts. Yep, hull parts. Cool. Cool. So good. Our Warforge is, again, this is how I build them. I just kind of like put one thing on there, let that settle, put another thing on there, let that settle, and eventually we get like this central spot where we're actually making everything for the ships, And I did it once, and I can do it again. I will do it again. We're finally building the storage module, which is the last part of the production on before we put the antimatter cells on. I don't think we need... Yeah, container storage, I think we're fine for now. But we'll have to put one of those on here fairly quickly. Fairly soon. Cool. Okay, so what can we do? So I'm not...
We're still waiting for antimatter cells to complete our observations.
Dude,
It seems the Terrans, or maybe even the station's current occupant, are obstructing any deliveries to block our progress. If you can organize a delivery, please do so. It will greatly advance our timetable.
I mean, I can. You won't let me dock. Well, I can try again. Is there any other way to actually get on there? Do I have to throw them at the ship? I can get outside in the space chute and just throw them at you, if you like that. Could act as like a... I can act as like a... I don't want to sully any delivery services, you know, reputation, but like one of the modern delivery services that'll just throw them at your door.
Docking denied.
Yeah, I mean, I can't dock, dude. So I think you're SOL for now. With that said, let's go ahead and stop the ship so I don't run into anything. But let's go ahead and kill this so he doesn't keep pestering me. And I mean, I could just start this, but I think I might be running into the same situation because I don't think I am... Like the Terrans will be there and everybody else. So this will be very hard to do until I actually make better relations with everybody involved. So I can't do that one as well. All right, so let's go back into our home sectors, I think. And let's go, I think, let's go here. And let's see if we can't pick some missions up.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, other than trying to make money at our Warforge and things like that. Oh, you know what I can do? But the only place I can buy them at is here. What is my relationship with the free families now? So I wish we were like at 20 plus, because I need to buy certain things from them, buy blueprints.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's help the autopilot out here a little bit. So I think I may just go dock over there. So with that said, let's go ahead and start guidance here.
Autopilot engaged.
I could also come in here and maybe, because it looks like they're having, like, the station is gone, so it looks like they're having some situations here with
Entering system. Morningstar.
Yeah, let's go here and let's see if we can't shoot ourselves some xenon, because there's a xenon. They're probably pouring out here, and that's probably what happened here. Like, we have a xenon station, so let's see if we can't help the Hatikva and try to get on their good side. Maybe I think that's an option, because I want to get a little action in here. I want to get a little pew pew. It's not a good playthrough unless you have a lot of pew pew, a lot of rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat. So is there any sci-fi fans in the audience? Any like Star Trek fans or
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
anything like that? I should really buy like a very nice, because I do have some credits here. I do have 7 million, so I should buy. Let's go put some satellites here, but I think I should buy maybe a nice fighter now. Because I mean, we're in a transport. We're in a souped-up transport. But it's not going to be like a heavy fighter. And I don't think I can get... Let's see here. While we're just sitting and waiting here. Let's look at what we can buy as far as fighters. Like a nice medium... Corvette we can get. This has... Hold on, let me make sure we're out of danger here. I don't want to get into danger. Actually, you know what?
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Let's go over. Let's put a satellite here.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Okay, so that should be pretty safe. So let's look at... And I do have to only buy ships from here. I mean, I can buy them from the Talati as well, but I think we're in better relations with the free families at the moment. So we can do the medium Corvette. This has... Let's see here. Yeah, this has a lot of medium weapons. Looks like what, six medium weapons and a few turrets here.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
So with that said, this looks like a fairly good option. Let's just see what the loadout is on like a high preset here. Yeah, so my biggest thing here is like it's fast travel speed. And this is actually really, really good as far as cruising speed. Acceleration is a little slow. Actually, acceleration is very, very slow. Let's look at engines. What did we hear? So combat, travel. Brings down the cruising speed to 740. But really bumps up the travel speed, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think... I think this one would be better because if we get ourselves into trouble, we can pretty much outflank, or outrun, I should say, anything on cruising speed that's kind of coming after us, but we'll have to be fairly diligent on that, fairly careful, so that's fine. How much is that? That's about 5 million as is. Combat thrusters, that's fine. Shields are fine. And torpedo launchers? I don't want torpedo launchers. Although it is a Corvette, that does make sense. I don't want all torpedo launchers. Oh wow, these are all torpedo launchers. That's interesting. I've never really fought in any really big battles with torpedo launchers. I mean, a little bit here and there, but not a lot. I just don't like having to resupply, if that makes sense. But again, torpedoes aren't the best, and we only have 20. We only have room for 20, which is really bad option. It's good if you're taking out stations, though. It's bad if you're taking out... Because I would like to fight other mediums and other smalls. Maybe a large here and there. But the tracking launcher is probably a better option. We would actually have room for... Oh, 22. That's not a lot either. But at least this is better for small ship, like dogfighting, I should say. But either option really does not appeal to me. Okay, so that's the best medium we can get. How about the best small? So we can get like a heavy fighter, and this is probably be actually a better option. Oh, that's a neat looking ship. I've always liked the split. Yeah, torpedoes seem to be best mid to late game when you can afford them. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's, you know, I'm going to probably try that, Farrell. Just like maybe we'll do some of that mid-late game. Because we should have production on the Warforge for torpedoes and things like that. For small ordnance, or big ordnance, I should say. So let's look at the high preset here on this one. On our little heavy fighter. Because this may be the option that we're looking for. Just for now. 475, not that great cruising speed. I like a fast cruising speed, and it doesn't look like 475 looks like the only good cruising speed there, and it is a heavy fighter. The Asp Raider, let's look at the cruising speed there, 453. So the medium is a little bit faster. The medium Corvette. So I think we're going to get one of these. And let's go ahead and do the high preset. Let's go ahead and... The flak turrets sound good to me. That should hurt anything. They are only on the... There's only 2 of them on there on the top there. So that kind of sucks. I wish there was like 1 on the bottom. But that is okay. I do like the flak for turrets. The question is this. So we have 3 on either side. So which one's which? So that is... Can't really tell. So this one's the one on the front here. That one and that one. These are the 2 front middle. So front middle. Let's go ahead and do some plasmas. I want to do like a... Oops, what did I do there? Oh no, plasma. There we go. I want to do like a very balanced sort of thing. So this is... Okay, so these are the... M2 and M5 are the middle ones here. So let's go ahead and do... I've never liked these because they have a slow... Let me see here. They have a slow rate of fire, and I really don't like slow rate of fire. Well, this is 2.5 per second. So that's actually pretty quick, actually. There's some things that they have like really low fire rate, which I really don't like. We'll try them. We can always... Let's go ahead and try them. Try one on there and there. And... What are these? I don't think I've ever used these. I may have used them, but... Burst weapon output. So it's a burst weapon, sustained weapon output. I don't know. Let's go ahead and try them. Let's go ahead and try them. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Put the towel back on there. Yep. And M1 and M6 are the ones on the outside here. So let's go ahead and put some thermals on there. I should put maybe like a guidance missiles on some of these, but I think let's just go with stuff I don't have to. Let's go with stuff I don't have to resupply.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Is that a shield? Yeah, it's a shield. And there's only one shield on here, so that really kind of, I mean, there's not a lot of shielding on here. So this is like, hit them hard, hit them fast, get out. So, all right, let's try this. It's only 3 million, not too bad. Current ship is not on the current. Oh, I know what that is. Let's do the consumables here. Obviously don't need those. There we go. I was like, why are we not having warnings here? Let's look here. Just in case we have to take some ships over. And do we need... Yeah, let's go ahead and put some satellites on here. Actually, let's go ahead and put... Oh, we can't get laser tower Mark IIs? Well, that's a bummer. Let's just go ahead and put some of these on here. 30 be fine. And... yeah, whatever. 50 and 50. Don't need any flares. I never use them. Okay, so that puts it up to 3.2 million. Cool. And how many we can do 2 of these? Let's do 2 of them. Let's order 2. let's have a weekend going to the farmers market one as well that we'll keep in the garage, and then we'll have one for our everyday use. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and start putting down a few satellites here because we don't have them in this sector. Let's go ahead and I really like having my subordinates to it. It's just a little bit easier because you can do things like this. You can actually put the satellite... Oh, I don't have any satellites on me. Well, there goes that idea. See you, Mini Cricket.
Sir.
Little Bluey. Get some satellites, would you? There we go. Alright, you do that. What's the situation here? Okay, we are waiting for the Claytronics, which is a minute away.
That wasn't your best move.
And we're already getting some hydrogen in here. Yeah, I think this will be making us a lot of money. I mean, we are definitely going to be making
Entering system.
a
Silent
fair amount of money
witness.
fairly fast with this. The more production we're on. And again, the key to this, I think, is just supplying your own raw resources.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Cool. I mean, we can get a fleet now. We can buy one. Like, we can get a nice little fleet together here.
Entering system.
Because we have 10 million
Right
here,
promise.
and we're not putting out any, because we can take this whole 10 million out, still make all of our money that we needed. That's another good thing about supplying your own resources, is that even though you have working capital, like a set amount in your station, you can always take it down to 0 and it'll still resupply that backup money. Uh-oh, someone's getting attacked here. Run away. Run away, sir. Run away. We may lose this guy. Although he's still in pretty good shape, but they're definitely after his butt. And they're shooting at him. Run away. We'll have to come back to that situation, I think. Actually, what we could do is live stream this guy. Yeah, I mean, he's doing his best to get away from those cocks. Although they are hitting him. Oh, what is that? What's going on there? You have you have a rock stuck to you. Oh, there he goes. Did we just lose him? I think we just lost him. Yeah, I think we just lost him. Oh no. Well, should we rescue him? I don't know if he can. He's like way the heck out there. Alright, we'll rescue him. I think we should have... yeah, no man-like creature left behind. Let's go ahead and rescue him, because you can always use him someplace else. So let's go ahead and rescue. Do a little rescue mission. You're not too far away, so let's go ahead and remove all orders and then rescue him. Remove that order. Go up and get him. There you go. No man-like creature left behind. That's true. He would have gotten some experience, but I know, like, these guys, they've been out mining for a while. The problem here is too, I don't know if that infestation has left, so hopefully we don't lose this guy as well. But the other thing is, I noticed, like, the miners and the transporters, even though they're out doing things, I think they don't get a lot of experience. Especially when they're, well, actually, I take that back. Maybe they fixed it. Because that's pretty good. Let's look at this guy. Oh, you don't know? You don't get the stats on him, so it's just a spacesuit. How weird. Oh well, he's been rescued. Alright, so they're going to go back to mining. Okay, cool. All right, no man left behind. I did my good deed. I did my good deed for the day. I would usually just leave him behind, but I'm mean like that. I think we should be fine with just keeping the status quo here. Let's see. Okay, our ships are made. Let's go ahead and have them. We're at the equipment dock, so let's have these guys. Actually, let's have one. Let's have one go over to our Warforge and dock. Although that'll take up a medium spot. Actually, let's go ahead and have them protect them for now, and then we'll have you. Can you not dock where I'm at? Okay, have you. Can you dock? There you go, docking away. That was weird, right? There's usually a dock where I'm at. Yeah. It is not possible to dock at your current location. But he's coming and docking at. Oh, because I'm in a ship. I see. Because I'm actually... And that's like, that confuses me every time. It's because I'm on this ship and not in the station. It thinks I want it to dock on the ship. So now if I do it, now that I'm off that ship, I bet you I can have them dock at my location. Yep, there it goes. Okay, with that said, though, we're going to speed up time because we do have a SATA. And to do that, we're just going to sit down here.
To Atara.
Sir.
Okay, map. Let's get these guys over to us. I think they do have pretty good travel speed, so it shouldn't take too long. It's difficult to get pilots up past 3. Yeah. I wish it wasn't that way. Like, I wish it was, you know, I know you can buy the seminars. But it's just a little bit of a pain. I wish the experience ranking was a little bit easier. So yeah, everyone does. Or there was a little bit, I think it was a little bit more clear cut as to, because you can have a miner out someplace mining forever, and it'll, like you say, it'll never get like past 2 or 3, no matter how long he's out there mining. However, I have noticed that, for example, the station managers level up much quicker. Like this guy, I think probably by the next live stream will have another star, at least, especially now that there's so many subordinates on the station. So if you want someone to level up really quick as a manager, just put them on an active station, and it actually goes really pretty quick. And it looks like we are now antimatter cell production in the works. Let's go ahead and just look at this real quick. He's docked now. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I always forget to turn the SATA off when I'm doing things, and then I go and do things and I forget, and like tons more time passed than I would really wanted than I wanted. There you go. Yeah, so we got some silicon wafers. We're making silicon wafers, antimatter cells. We're doing hydrogen and energy cells. thing about this is, too, I think we only have, 2 energy cell production. We're going to need to start putting on some energy cell production as well. But I think 2 is good for this. I think 1 is good for, like, 2 to 3 productions. 2, obviously good for, like, 4 to 6. But we're probably going to be running down on this. There is one way to tell. So, storage levels last week. So the energy cells are going down. Nope, that's refined metals. Let's do energy cells. Yeah, so this may be selling it as well, but this is also something that you just need to watch. Like, it's still up pretty high, but it doesn't look like we're selling any. I could do also sell offer. Let's go ahead and do that DC as well, DC only, because now that we're not relying on the selling of the energy cells, like, we don't need this for profit, then we'll just keep what we have just for our own production. Yeah, I like that. We'll see how that goes. But then this chart will make more sense as well. Since it won't be recording us selling it, it'll just be recording us using them in our own production. Okay, let's go look at our new ship. Our new flagship here.
Sir.
To Atara.
You take good care of the ship. It's our X flagship. It's our X, Enterprise. It's our Enterprise A. We're going to the Enterprise B. Let me know in the comments what I should name it. Oh, skill up is on a dice roll? Really? I did not know that. I thought it was like a...
Dragon. Raider.
A progression as far as... Like, you to get to 1, it's fairly easy. And then it ramps up exponentially to 2 and keeps on going exponentially. I didn't know it was like a random. Like, not random to get a star, but random to get any experience at all. Is that what you're saying? Every action has a chance to level up skill. The more risky the action, the more likely skill is improved. That, I don't like that. I don't like that, to be honest with you. I have to say, I don't like that anymore. But, whatever. It didn't matter to me before. It doesn't matter to me now. All right, let's go take this out for a spin. You're not going to say sir?
Can I help?
Nope.
Sir.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Dragon. Raider.
All right, let's take our baby out for a spinny-roo. I do like the split ships, how they look. I'm a big fan. It's not incredibly responsive, but it's not too bad. I mean, we're only doing 50 milliliters? Yeah, millimeters per second. Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Ooh, these heat up really quick. I forgot to look at the... don't mind me, I'm just checking my weapons there, sir. So this is going to be... I think what I'm going to do... Let's go ahead and... So I think the plasma cannons... Let's put those on to take them off of 1. I think... Yeah, because that should be enough for most situations. And then if I come into anything big, I can just do hit him with those, because I know these do a lot of damage. And it's the cruising speed is incredible. That is nice. Let's see how fast it gets up to it, though.
PE.
Hello, sir. Oh, he left. Okay. Let's see how long it takes to get up to full speed. That's not too bad. That is actually fairly quick. Nice. Let's check travel. Takes an awful long time to get up to travel speed. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. It's about the same as my little runner as I had it before. Slowdown speed is fairly long. So you have to slow down well before you get to anything. I'm going to have you, sir, just stay there for now, actually. Oh, no. I do have satellites on you. So let's go ahead and stick some satellites here. Let's go ahead and stick some here. I want to make sure that I wasn't going anywhere. There we go. Let's go and pick you again. Mr. Littly Blue. That'd be good for the gates. I do want one up here. I know there's a gate up here. It's probably right around here, but I want to make sure that I put a good coverage in this area. Let's go ahead and put one down here as well. And let's sneak this one up just a little bit further. Okay, do that. And one here for this. There we go. Because I really, this is like one of those trouble spots. So I do want good coverage there. Let's go ahead and put here. Is this gate like a lot closer to the highway as it usually is? Because usually this is pretty like up this way. I wouldn't be able to get like all three of these at once like this. Maybe it's my imagination. Probably my imagination. Go, some decent coverage there. And this is like a little further off as well. Alright, so that should be pretty good satellite coverage there. I don't want to leave him there. So let's go ahead and get some satellite coverage for these gates as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and have him dock at headquarters. And then we're going to go try to shoot some xenon, I think. I do want to do satellite cover. Oop, hello. I do want to do satellite coverage in this whole traveling corridor here. Just like that. We don't need one here, but we might as well put one. Let's just put one anyways. Because we have coverage with the station. And I think there's a thing here, but let's go ahead and do this. And then you can go ahead and dock here. Okay, so that's him. He has his marching orders, quite literally. Hey, Manus, how you doing? How is everything? Working on our last energy or antimatter cell production here, and that should be everything built in this this last round of building here, I think. Yeah, the antimatter cells. Cool. Okay. Let's go find something to pew at. And I know just the area. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't know there's like a whole barrage of xenon there, but you did very well, Little Blue. You did super good there. Wow, that was. And they're below the elliptical. That's why I do not want to even get close to that. Look at all of the craziness going on there. I mean, there's a drone carrier and a extra large destroyer, but it's almost dead. Wow. Wow, was he? We can actually probably affect something in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and save the game, and we're going to go lend a helping hand and see what we can do. Has anybody played the new update to No Man's Sky? I've been eyeing that. I have it in my library. I think I want to give it a go. Let's just go here.
Autopilot engaged.
And see what we get. Yeah, that's a good looking ship. That is a good looking ship there. I'm fairly certain that the split ships are my favorite. You know what I should do?
Autopilot disengage. Autopilot engaged.
Is I should do an all. Just in those special situations. I think that'll be good. And
entering system.
That, just
Rocket
in case we come
Center
across a
Alpha.
lockbox. Actually, that, since that'll be more central. Yeah. Actually, that's scatter, so I don't know. We'll keep it that
Entering
way.
system. Silent witness.
All right, wish me luck. Here we go.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
First things first.
That's just not good enough. That could be your last mistake. Striking.
Hey.
What a pilot jump.
Hull damage.
Yeah. Run away. Run away. I should be able to get away. Thank you. Alright, so that was a bad idea. Yeah, that's a little too hot for my liking. I think we're not going to try that again. Let's try to go to the outskirts. Actually, just in here would probably be a better area for us. But I already have hull damage, and they are on my tail. So I think what we're going to do is let's outflank them here. Yeah, the shielding on this is not awesome, but that was just a hive of activity that I made a dent in, but that's about it. I made a very, very, very small dent. Very, very small dent. Yeah, let's just do an end run around this way. There's a little bit of a hive over here. This is... Oh, those are Holy Order. I don't want to do those. Antigone. Yeah, even though they're red, that's not the red I want to start fighting. Yeah, that is just... That's just a bunch of nope right there. And I did take this guy out a little bit. No, it was this one. I did take a little bit out of him, so I did my part. I did my part. Can't say I didn't do my part. I did my parts. Alright, so I think I don't have the firepower or the shielding just to even make a dent in here. But this is why, like this area here, what I'm going to need to do as soon as I get some large ships, some large destroyers, is I'm going to have to do a little bit of a patrol in here. But if I can come in here and do like a little bit of damage to like maybe some of these smaller groups, that might work. But yeah, that's just too hot for me. That area is just too hot for me. Not in my situation anyway. Not in my... Ooh. Oh, that's Antigone. I don't want to... I want to take them out. I was like, oh, that would be great if that was a Xenon. Got some vigor. So the thing is... Hold on. So the thing is, it's not too bad in here. But I think some of these other guys, some of these other factions will try to take a bite out of me as well. Because I have a feeling the vigor are taking on this guy, but I don't know if they would try to take me out as well. Oh, so this isn't all just Xenon. I mean...
PE.
Let's go attempt one more try here. Like, I'm third of the way down as far as what you call it, and as far as hull integrity. And my shields come back very, very slowly. But I think I could still take a dent out of, like, the outliers here. As long as the Vigor Syndicate leaves me alone, I should be fine. Although they don't seem to... Yeah, they're starting to take him out. I mean, I could probably take out this guy. Let's try to take out this guy. Let's see what we can do. I predict 99.99% we will see a little bit of a Danny blow up here. Oh, what are you? Hold on.
N.
Did you stray too far away from your buddies? He is going awfully fast. Where exactly is he going? Oh, he's going back in. Okay.
PE. PE.
Yeah, there's a vigor right there. So I don't know if they're going to start shooting at me as well.
Your space debris.
PE.
Whoa, got some jittery. Got some jitteries.
Engaging. You're done.
Magnetar. Mineral. Vanguard.
No. That's not who I want to be taking out. Okay. So it looks like we should be in good situation here. I don't know if the vigor is going to come after me, but let's go ahead and make sure we get that guy, or at least help. Did they get him? I don't see him in my target list. What the heck? Yeah, they got him. Never mind. Yeah, so I helped. I don't think it's going to help me at all, but I helped. Alright, well, at least I helped a little. I like it. It's not a successful live stream unless I blow up or something else blows up. But I think I don't want to go too close there because, yeah, they're definitely going to come after me. The Vigor Syndicate have it out for me. So let's get out of there, because I definitely don't want to take them on.
Mammoth. Sentinel.
Hello. Hello, sir. Oh, they're coming after me. They're definitely coming after me. They definitely want a little piece of me. Best way out of this situation is just to hit the highway, I think.
Enemy spotted.
And I could never do this gracefully. Oh, I did it gracefully. What do you know? Alright, so that should get me out of their sights. There's one here, but that is okay. And they are definitely not after me anymore. Okay. Oh my god. Who are they fighting, by the way? Now there's no Xenons anymore. Oh, there is a few. Okay, never mind. There you go. Cool.
Entering system. Silent witness.
I know up here as well is like Xenons will come out of here a lot.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Ooh, a Talati power plant got taken out. Okay, so let's do a thing. Let's go ahead and
Entering system. Bright Promise.
go ahead and have our whatchalls take over here.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
We have new orders. Navigation!
Too much. Okay. Let's take one more look at our
Fly to the following position.
Acknowledged.
Warforge here. Yeah, we're all built up. And
Entering
everybody
system.
looks like
Right
they are doing their
promise.
jobs. Yeah, it looks like we're actually gaining some energy cells, so that's good. Okay. So that works. Let's just go ahead and turn that off. And very cool. So high-tech trader. Hull parts, nice. More hull parts. I'm just wondering if we're trading. Let's see. Silicon? No, not yet. Okay. Okay, so I think that's cool. I think the next time you guys see me, we'll have this Warforge mostly making tier 1, maybe some tier 2 production as well. And I think that is a good place to stop. And yeah, it's getting to look big. This is going to, like, this station here is going to be, it's just going to be so big. Like, I had a massive station in one of my other playthroughs, and I can't wait. But I think that's it for now, and I think that's a good place to stop, and I hope you guys had some fun. I definitely had some fun. We did a lot of, building, like station modifications and things like that in this one, and I think that puts us in a very good position for the next one. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to try to make, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to improve relations with the pioneers there, Segura's pioneers, so I can do that one mission, so they can stop yelling at me. I'm not doing that one mission, but I think I'm going to try to do those two things. Like, we're going to make the station a lot bigger and a lot better, a lot more production, and I'm going to try to improve relations with the Segura's pioneers, so we can do that one mission. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I did, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to know if there's when there's more X4 or anything else. And I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.